Hello and welcome. This is Joel from our marketing team. We will start up with a new feature within NCTV, and that is our special episodes called GIFA Special Edition. In these special episodes, we will talk about our preparations before GIFA 2023, the big exhibition in Germany that we will attend in June. And with me today I have our acting CEO Håkan Fransson. First of all, Håkan, this is our 7th time that NovaCast will participate in the GIFA exhibition. The last time was 4 years ago. How would you describe GIFA?
GIFA is the biggest event in the foundry industry that we have, I think, worldwide more or less. Even if there are other exhibitions, this is the really big one. And it is also worldwide, so there are people coming in from all over the world more or less to this exhibition. It is needed to be on if you are a player on the foundry market. And we have been there for the 7th time. I think maybe even more, but it's the 7th time I have been there together with the NovaCast. I actually have been there once earlier also, 1994, when it was 5 years in between. And there is always new things coming up at GIFA, so it's like a window to the development in the foundry industry.
And these activities are of course an important part of the business, since to different events and visit customers. What would you say that GIFA means to NovaCast?
First of all, it is a way to meet customers that we already have around the world, because they are coming to GIFA. So we have a lot of meeting of existing customers, and we can then show things. We can maybe show new things we have in the new products and so on. But then it's of course a way to meet new potential customers and get them into the booth and get them into the world of NovaCast, where we have a lot of different products that we can show for them. So I think it's an extremely important exhibition for us, and we are working several years after this with the prospects we get from GIFA, I would say. There are a lot of potential with GIFA, and I would say also that a lot of new developments are always shown at GIFA, so it's like everyone is trying to do its best to actually show what you can do with your products.
Yeah, and of course preparations before those big exhibition is an important part for a successful and attractive event. And how would you say that NovaCast think and acts when it comes to the preparations before a big exhibition like GIFA?
I mean, since this is the biggest exhibition, we are putting in a lot of effort into the preparations, and the preparation, I think, starts around 1.5 years before GIFA, or actually it starts directly after the last GIFA, because then we have a recap meeting and trying to figure out what we have done good and what we have done not so good. So the whole organization more or less is involved in this process, and we have since last summer more or less have had meetings, regular meetings, talking about what we should focus on, how we should do our booth, how we should present products, and which products should be there at GIFA and so on. I mean, new products, new development and so on. So it's quite much things that have been prepared already 1 year earlier than GIFA actually takes place. And then of course it's a big event for us, so there will be a big organization also being at GIFA, and we are having people also from our subsidiaries and in US and in India taking part of this, both on the GIFA but also as a preparation. So the whole team is actually involved in this, including also our agents we are talking to about GIFA.
And GIFA receives a large amount of visitors from different places of the world. Why should visitors come to our booth and meet NovaCast?
I would say that we are a quite good player in the market when it comes to simulation and also thermal analysis or advanced thermal analysis, metallurgical process control. We are a quite okay sized company, I would say, big enough to matter, but small enough to actually listen to the customers. So we are trying to actually be able to tell the customers that we can adapt our products to them. So it's not something that will be only for that we are doing all the development and then people have to take that development, so to say. But I think also that we have been working quite much with our brand since we actually launched our brand. Now it's 8 years ago, I think, 2015, at GIFA 2015, and we rebranded the company at that time towards a more green profile. And we have been working quite much with that, and now we have also one product we have is a Good Guys Index, for example, which is a product that is 100% for calculating CO2 emissions, for example, in foundries. And that is something that makes us unique, I would say, that we are connecting our simulation product and metallurgical process control together with the GDI and making CO2 emission calculations of that and taking that into account. So we are not only a simulator or a measure of the metallurgical process control. We are more. We are taking into account also the very, very important stuff for the future to make less impact on the earth, so to say, from the foundries. We have to be more efficient. So I would say that we are innovative, we are green, and we are listening to your requests and problems. That I think is the important.
Yeah.
And that's why you should be on our booth and see what we can do for you.
And there are certainly some curious viewers that are wondering if any new news or new products will be released during GIFA. Can you reveal something already now that will happen in our booth?
I would say that first of all, we will have a proper launch of the GGI, as we talked about. We have been working with this quite a long time, but it will be a proper launch of that. We have also been working with some calculation program for, it's not only a calculation program, but it is a program called Nova Gating, Nova Feeding, which is a feeding and gating calculation program that is connected with our Nova Method program. It's a brand new product which also, it has been kind of digitally released, but will be released at GIFA. And we are also looking at making probably a new way of meeting you as customers when you come to us, with an innovative way of designing a solution for you from our products in a digital system we have built up. I think it's something that could be really, really interesting to see. Besides that, we have also what we call a gallium station. It is for our ATAS MetStar system, a station where you can actually, where we are pouring real tests of a metallurgical process control then, or thermal analysis with gallium. Gallium is a metal that is liquid at room temperature, more or less. So it's not very problematic to have at the GIFA actually. So that would be interesting. Besides that, I would say we will also have some things that I can't reveal right now, but it will be some positive things and interesting things that we will have as happening. And also I will mention that there will be probably we will have some happening in the booth also that we'll probably kind of show our Swedish heritage somehow. So we'll see how that could end up with maybe something that is connected with the Swedish food or drinking.
Perfect. And thank you, Håkan. And this was all for this episode. The next episode of GIFA Special Edition will be released in the end of March. So take care and do not forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and YouTube. Bye.
Bye bye.